YouTube, we back, baby. Your boy, the number one sports better in the 757, man. Your boy, Southside 757. What's up? We back, man. First of the month, man. First of the month. January was crazy. Had 31 days. It's over. You know what I mean? Definitely time flies, man. Hey, we had an interesting month. In our first month doing this, you know what I mean? Definitely profitable. Proud of myself, man. You know what I mean? Hope you were too. Watch the channel, you definitely was profitable. Hey, saga continues, man. Anyway, let's get it, man. February 1st, man. Give God the glory, man. Hope everybody doing well out there, man. God bless, man. New month, new energy. We're gonna put whatever last month was, we're gonna put that behind us, bro. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna meet some new expectations, man. Let's get it, man. February, man. We here, man. We here, man. Grateful, blessed. We ready, motivated. Let's get it, man. Anyway, man, you know how we do this, man. We're gonna start off like we was. My bad. Start off like did it again. Well, you know what we're gonna do. I like to kick it off where I was right, where I was wrong. On Friday, we had what we had? We had like 1, 2, 3, 4. We had like 7 games. I had like 7 games on Friday. Definitely was interesting. You know what I mean? Definitely was interesting Friday night. We did all right. All right, what was I wrong? Boy, what was I wrong? I was wrong about the Bulls. The Bulls showed up for some strange reason last night in Toronto. I don't know, Drake must didn't pop out. We damn sure needed that. But the Bulls, I was off on that one. What else? My Golden State. Golden State broke my heart. Dub Nation, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. Last night was, man, that was a straight belt ass, bro. I don't know what we're gonna have to do and Golden State, but bro, it was sad out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm still kind of, it made me rethink it, man. Like, I had a parlay that was so sweet. But my Golden State words, going with your heart, it's a lesson, man. Cause I feel about Chef Curry, this twin, you know. I went for the win last night with my boy Steph. I got caught bad too. We left a lot on the table last night, but it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? Learning experience. We still, no matter what, we still was profitable. We had a good night, but boy, we left so much on the table last night. And that's what you get when you know what I mean? When you don't approach from a business state of mind, man. Especially when you shit. When you're wagering on your teams, bro. I should have looked at it for real. But see, me, I was judging off what we did against OKC the night before. That shit was a fluke. It just somehow happened the way it happened, you know what I mean? Because it looked like last night, it looked like 2 different teams on the court. And for that split second, they even made me forget about KD and Book. But see, the regular me, that shit crazy, like what? The regular me, who me? Anyway, I ain't play it out for real. I went with what I wanted to happen. And that's how you do it. That's what you can't do. Or you use at your own risk, you know? Same way I got caught. Playing with my heart, got caught. Can't get mad, you know what I mean? Can't be mad. I should have played the Phoenix. I played Phoenix. Life is different today. We're even more profitable than we were before. And what I mean by before, I mean the day before, the night of. We just, you know what I mean? But definitely lesson learned last night, man. That's what I was wrong at. And that wrong right there definitely was a scar. It ain't just, man, that wrong there, man. That one gonna hurt. Because I did I'm telling you, for like till the game started. When the game started, as it kept going on, I kind of believe. But as soon as it got past second quarter, I know he had a fucking shot, man. And that's sad. So I hope my Dub Nation do something about that, because you gotta let Chef get some people that can play with him, bro. It's too good, man. It's way too good, man. I'm telling you, man. Don't waste it, bro. Because what I seen out there last night was, man, unacceptable, bro. They're too good for that. He's too good for that. Steve Kerr, man, listen. Against KD and Book. Man, they looked, man. When I break that game down, bro, we're gonna get there. I'm just still a little, you know what I mean? Because I had the sweetest parlay in the world, man, last night. AKA Mr. Parlay, by the way. Number one, sports better in the 757. Be me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I fucked up that one last night. Big time. We ain't gonna carry on. All right. I'm reminiscing, going too hard. Emotional. My bad, man. My bad. Let's get to it, man. Well, I was right. Wemby. The Pelicans. The Denver Nuggets. Detroit Pistons. And the Clippers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, I do this shit, man. I mean, subscribe to the channel, bro. I do these picks, bro. I'm telling you, man. I take hits, but see, I ain't gonna come in. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna snatch ass, though. Pause. Like, I'm gonna come in, you know what I mean? Let you know where we was wrong and where we was right. You know what I mean? And then check the vid. If you don't believe me, proof. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts. Anyway, you know what I mean? Let's get it, man. We're gonna kick it off, man. Running through real quick in 7 games, cause we got a big game docket tonight, and I got a couple dogs. I got an upset, man. You ain't gonna see coming. I'm telling you, pause. You ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna see it. All right. We had the LA Clippers against the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte. You know that was a mismatch, even though Charlotte fought back. 112-104. Lost by 8. Clips ain't covered the spread. It was a 12 and a half point spread, but you know how that goes sometimes. Clip probably played to their competition, clearly. You know what I mean? 209 and a half was the over and under. 216 was the total, so you could have still won off the over, you know what I mean? So it's still, money line was there all day for you. All day. All day. Easy money. Easy money. All right. We had the Dallas Mavericks going against the Detroit Pistons. What I tell you about the Pistons? I told you, I'm real bullish on Detroit. Shouts out to Cade Cunningham, an all-star, like I told you to. He's a dog. I'm telling you now, he's a dog. Dallas went into there. You probably thought they was gonna get the win. They was the favorite. What was the favorite? By a point and a half. Come on, man. It was easy money. 102, 117. Detroit by 15, bro. Think about that. What I'm telling you, Detroit Pistons knocked them up by 15. Not saying they ain't had Luka. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, but they dealt with them. They played who they had to play, bro. You know what I mean? So do not stop sleeping on Detroit, bro. I'm telling you now. Stop sleeping on Detroit. Detroit will get you a bag, bro. They was coming off. They lost a couple tough games, you know what I'm saying? So I could see why people probably was like, maybe not, maybe. Nah, don't play with him. Pause. That boy Cade Cunningham, he won't go. They won't keep losing, bro. And I like the matchup against the Mavs. They ain't had no Kyrie out there for real. Clay ain't doing too much, you know what I mean? He need to come back home. He know where he belong. Anyway, let's go. The over and under was 229 and a half. 219 was the total score. So pretty under. Ain't surprised, Detroit. Detroit handled business. It was my still dog of the night. Had it early, called it early. I told y'all. So you have no excuses. If you didn't get your win yesterday, you know why. Subscribe to the channel. Watch a vid. Pick up you a jewel or two, bro. You know what I mean? Pick up your win or two, bro. You ain't won in 8 years. You ain't won in 6 months. You ain't won in 3 days. It doesn't matter. You're not a winner. Come get your win, bro. Get back on track. Let's get it, man. Next one, we had the Denver Nuggets going against the Philadelphia 76ers in Philly last night. That was a good game, bro. Good game. 137-134. Denver snuck out of there with the win, like I predicted. 234 and a half was the over and under. 271 was the total. Now, tell me that wasn't bad. Denver was 8.5-point favorite. Won't get no money there. I told you that too. 76ers has been playing hard. They're not going to go out. They want to easy out. You're not going to step on them no more. They're a different team. They playing with confidence. I'm telling you, going to Philly, you will lose if you're not prepared. But it just so happens Denver had lost 3 in a row, same way I told you. So they put everything in on this game. Everything. They didn't want to lose 4 straight. They lose 4 straight, that changes the team when they get back home off that road trip. Then you know now, different ball game. Good teams don't lose 4 in a row, bro. They might lose 2, maybe 3. Depends on what's going on. Shit happens. But 4, you're not a good team. All right. Especially trying to go for a championship. Nah. All right, shouts out to Denver. Good win. That was one of my wins, too. That's another one, like I told you. Anyway, Chicago Bulls were playing Toronto Raptors last night in Toronto. Bulls won 122-106. Definitely a lesson learned on me. I like the Toronto coming in the game, but for some reason, like I tell you, them fucking Bulls, they do weird shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely didn't see them getting the win in Toronto because the way Toronto been playing, especially lately, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So, big win to the Bulls because it was an underdog. It was easy money. It was a 3.5-point underdog. Snuck out of there with the win. 232.5 was the over and under. 228 was the total. Only play I thought was there was Toronto with the money line. Yeah, I sure was wrong on that. They showed me that. But I still don't trust the Bulls, and I'm not going to. I didn't learn a lesson, as in, like, the Bulls are a better team. No, they're not. Bulls are still the Bulls. I just missed that one with Toronto because Toronto, it happens. I knew eventually Toronto was going to lose, but I just didn't think it would be against the Bulls. But big ups to the Bulls. You got me. All right. We had the Boston Celtics against the New Orleans Pelicans in New Orleans. It was a crazy game. And rest up to that boy, what's his name, man? Damn, he tore his Achilles the game, bro. Can't think of the kid name right. Oh, Murray. Yeah, man. Damn, he been balling and shit too, man. I see he a baller, man. Hey, damn, boy. Rest up, man. That Achilles is crazy, man. Heal up, my nigga. He was balling out there. But anyway, Boston come in New Orleans, sneak out with the win, 118-116. And I told you that 10.5-point spread was too many points. What I tell you, Pales will cover. You can go with the over too. The over was 232.5. 234 was the total. So that was a win each board. If you took the Pelicans with the points, boy, hey man, he's looking like me. I mean, did I see him win? No. I didn't see that. But I knew they was gonna play them hard. Pause. Because for the simple fact they home and the shit they got going on. The Pelicans are a sneaky team. At home, they can be a difficult out. In Boston, when they just played the last 2 weeks, I knew it was going to be one of them type matchups. So, yeah, 10.5 points, way too much. Definitely didn't see, you know what I mean? And all about Zion play, not play. I guess it didn't matter. All right, we had Milwaukee Bucks against the San Antonio Spurs. Shouts out to Wemby, gang. Wemby with the win. 144-118. Pulled the belt on Giannis. Even though Giannis did put up, I ain't gonna disrespect Giannis. Giannis still a G. He put up his double-double. He put up, I think, about 30, 16, something crazy. Something ridiculous. You know what I mean? But back again, that Bucks defense sometimes be suspect. Wemby done put up 144. That 3-ball kills the Bucks, bro. I'm telling you. Always does. Total, and Wemby was an underdog last night. Told you the bag was sweet. Appreciate it, Wemby. I'm telling you, some wins with the Spurs. I like the Spurs against some teams, bro. Just by the style of play they play. And Wemby's unguardable. When Wemby's hot, it's tough for you to beat them, bro. I'm telling you now. Wemby draining them threes from half court off one leg and shit. You in trouble, bro. Facts. You in trouble, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta watch the Spurs. And I ain't saying like they want in the middle of the pack. They're gonna be like right around that playing team or trying to get in there. Watch what I tell you. But They handle business. Well, over and under was 235.5, 262 was the score, so it was over easily. Shit, you weren't even sweating that over, bro. So, shouts out to them. All right, last game, the broken-hearted game. Game that made me leave all that food on the table, bro. They lucky my team, because I'm like, man, see, when you drop the ball like that, sometimes there's some teams you lay off for a while. But see, that's my Golden State. That's my Warriors, Dub Nation. You done did so much for me in the past. I can't, I can't get mad at Chef that's twin. You know what I mean? He gonna make it back. But the rest of them suckers, get rid of them, bro. Get rid of them, bro. I like a couple of them, though. I ain't even gonna lie, but I ain't gonna, man, if you get a chance to get Zach LaVine, it's like, I don't know. Depends on what you got to give up. You got to think about it, man. I like certain teams, but I think we got too much of the same player. You know what I mean? Too much of the same. We ain't got no slasher. We got no athleticism. Shit, we got nobody who get above the rim. When we lost Kaminga, you can tell, like, that's it. No slasher. Nobody, no one's a high flyer. No one's, you know what I'm saying? No one athletic enough to, you know what I mean? If my boy, they guard my boy on the three, we done. That's what's been going on. You double Steph, what else you gonna do? You know what I mean? They're clearly not ready. Clearly. I like the pods. I think pods are, you know what I mean? Army Swiss knife. Like he can do everything, you know what I mean? But he don't move the needle. Not yet, at least. You know what I mean? And would I get pods up? Depends on what they're asking for. I probably would, bro. And coming to the season, I wouldn't. But as you see how the season plays and how it's going, they're a good group of guys, but you can't win with them. So what can you do? Anyway, man, that game hurt. 130-105. We was the underdog coming in. 228.5 was the over and under. I even had the over. 235 was the total. I just had the wrong player pick in the game, wrong team. Went with my heart. Thought he was gonna pull something all crazy last night. I run up to the sunset with the bag. You know what I mean? Another time we was this close. This close. You know what I mean? That was a big one. But hey, we put that behind us. We flushed that. It's a new month. That shit don't even count no more. I'm more hungry than ever. We continue. I'm more hungry than ever, more motivated than ever. That's all it did was motivate me even more. So we won't miss like that no more. We ain't missing like that no more. We back. It's first of the month, man. New month. Everything new now. All profits, anything losses, is all new. What you did in January don't count no more, bro. So move on. No matter if you missed a parlay yesterday or whatever you missed it. It's February 1st now. Let's get back. Let's get to it, man. We got 9 games on the docket tonight, man. 9 opportunities, bro. 9 opportunities. Let's go. We got the early games. We got Atlanta Hawks against the Indiana Pacers. You know the Pacers are favorite, 9.5. You know they're going to get to them. 242.5 is the over and under. I like the Pacers with the money line, but you better be aware of the Hawks tonight. They done lost like 7 straight. They're going to pop somebody. 242.5 is the over and under. I think too high, but yes, it's possible. They both running teams. And it depends on how Trae Young come out. That's going to decide your game. If Trae Young come out motivated for not being on the All-Star team, Pacers in trouble. I would have went with the upset, but I don't know. I don't think he got enough. But do I think it's too many points. I like the Hawks with the points. I like the points. My bad. I like the Hawks with the points. 9.5 too much for me. And I like the over with the over and under. I like the over all day. That's what we're doing. And then we got the Orlando Magic against the Utah Jazz in Utah. Utah underdog tonight. The Magic's a 4.5 point favorite. 217.5 is the over and under. I'm gonna tell you, don't try this at home. Just don't know what your guy do. Why he the number one and why he make the toughest decisions. Number one sports better in the 757. These are the decisions that I make. I'm going with the Utah Jazz taking the dog over the Orlando Magic. Yes, I said it again. I'm taking the Utah Jazz over the Orlando Magic. One of my dogs of the night. Write it down. Do what you want to do with it. I gave it to you. Free game. And I like the over. What's up? Just letting you know. Just letting you know. All right, moving on. We got Denver Nuggets are going against the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte tonight. Denver's the 12.5-point favorite. 222.5 is the over and under. I like Denver to continue to roll it on. You know what I mean? Continue on. Even though they played a real tough one last night, they get to Charlotte. This one of them games they got to watch. I think 12.5 might be a little too much because Charlotte might shock you. And I don't know. They might play tonight. They played the Clippers last night. Yesterday. So they might. I don't know. I don't trust them to win the game. I don't trust them enough to put them on win the game. I don't even trust them enough with the points, to be honest with you. I like Denver with the money line, but the points I'm gonna lay off. Even with the over and under, I'm gonna lay off. I just don't know. You know what I mean? But I like Denver with the money line all day. I just think this is a shaky game. Denver can come out and go crazy on them. But see, Charlotte sometimes against a team like Denver, because Denver don't play, you know what I'm saying, defense, they got a high flyer. My Bridges might go crazy. LaMelo Ball, I don't know. Something going on. He might don't play. This depends on Charlotte trying to win game. But I like Denver all day money line. All right, moving on. All right, one of the other steals. We got Brooklyn Nets in Houston against the Houston Rockets. You know I've been bullish on the Rockets. I'm telling you, they're like the second best team in the West. 100% hands down. They're 14.5 point favorite tonight. 212.5 is the over and under. I like Houston to cover. I like them to give them the belt. They might walk away win by 30. I like Houston to show us dominance tonight. It's going to get crazy. The score might get crazy. I don't even think Nets is not making it over 100 points. You heard it here first. Double Up Sports, Southside 757, giving you the game. Houston, hold it down. They're going to lock them boys up. It might get ugly in there, bro. I'm letting you know early. It might get ugly. Ain't nobody playing for Houston but D'Lo. D'Lo ain't getting off pause. Like, not in that game. Not gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you now. And they coming off a loss. Houston might go on and get them boys done with it in 2 quarters. Game might be over. 2 quarters. And I like the under, just because I don't think the Nets gonna be able to score. I just don't. I know Houston gonna score, but what the Nets gonna do? What if they only get them 80 points? That's why, you know what I'm saying? It's good to play the over, but I'm definitely not messing with them in that, but I love them points. I think they eat the points up. It is too much. It is a lot. 14.5 is a lot, bro. Don't get it twisted. But how the Nets gonna score? I can't. I just don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. All right. We got the Wizards going against Ant-Man in Minnesota tonight. 13.5 point favorite. You know they give Minnesota that. What is a Wizard? 220.5 is the over and under. I don't know. Ant-Man might sit this one out. He say 6, so that's gonna be an interesting thing too. But I don't even think they need Ant-Man to win the game, so it doesn't matter who they sit out there for the Wizards. This one's over. Money line with the Minnesota all day. Points wise, I don't know. 13.5 might be a little too much. Yeah, 13.5 might be a little too much. I don't know. That's for the simple fact Ant-Man don't play. And they might have, might be Rudy Goldberg out there going for 30 today. Anyway, but you can trust Minnesota with the win. They're not going to fumble. But 13.5 they might vary. But I do like them. I do like them no matter what. All right. We got the Sacramento Kings against OKC in OKC tonight. OKC is only a 7.5 point favorite. 235.5 is the over and under. And this is a sneaky game. The kid, Jaden Williams, he's out. Now shit get interesting. So the second leading scorer is out. You got SGA. Yeah, he can put up points. But what if the Kings play it like a different way? Let SGA score and just stop the rest. I don't know, man. I think this is a game you might gotta watch. You might gotta watch. I love the over in the game, but I'm shaky on. Well, this might be a game that the Kings can steal, bro. I can see De'Aaron Fox. I can see Sabonis. Your Monk. Mm-hmm. I can see it, bro. But I'm not going against OKC. I like OKC in the money line, but I don't know with them points, bro. I think the points get a little shaky at the end. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be surprised if De'Aaron pull it off. You know what I mean? But me personally, I'm betting with the over. Skipping that game, going with the over with the points in that game, because that's the best play. That's why. Subscribe to the channel, bro. I gave you game. That was game right there. Another jewel. All right, man. We got Bron, my Lakers going against the New York Knicks in the Garden, in the Mecca tonight. Lakers is a 10.5 point underdog, bro. 225 and a half is the over and under. Some might be 226. You know, hit or miss. I'm taking Lakers with the points, bro. You give me 10.5 points with Bron, I'm gonna take it all day. That's how much I believe in Bron. Shit, I might take a money line. I'm telling you now, I don't know, man. This is all set up for, it's set up for Bron. Not saying, like, I know the Knicks been playing great, and I like the Knicks. I know Bron ain't got AD, but this is set up for Bron to make one of them history games. And be surprised Austin Rivers might, you know. I'm telling you, man. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It's just all about, can they contain Big Cat? We know Bronson gonna get off. What Cat gonna do? If they can contain Big Cat, this game can get more closer than what people think. But 10.5 is way too many points. I don't think Bron gonna get a beating like that in New York. So I'm definitely going with the points. I'm definitely gonna try the Knicks. I think the Knicks are a good team, and they will be there in the end for the Eastern Conference Finals. But I think Bron gonna present a better game than that. That's what I think. So we will see. And that's one of my dogs of the night, one of my picks of the night. My Lakers going in the Knicks, going to New York, and eating them points, 10.5. They might pull out the win, but I'm taking the points all day. 10.5. You give me Bron with 10.5 points, I like my shot, bro. With anybody. All right. Now we got one of my other games. The Miami Heat going against the San Antonio Spurs in San Antonio. Wemby with a back-to-back game tonight. They're 2.5 point favorite. 221.5 is the over and under. I'm going Wemby again. I'm going Wemby again. Going Wemby. Going with the San Antonio Spurs. They handle the Heat. Give them their lick back. Heat beat them like 2-3 weeks ago in Miami. And I think Wemby learned from that game. And I think this will be a different type of experience this game for the Heat. I like the Spurs. I like the points. I like the over. The last game of the night, we got the Phoenix Suns against the Portland Trail Blazers in Portland. Portland been my little sneaky team. I told you now, Chauncey Billups was a good coach, leader of men. And they got the Suns with a 3.5 point favorite. 226.5 is the over and under. I like the over, no question, all day. Up and down game. Portland gonna bring it. I think Portland owed them. And what's the kid name? Who got traded from them, bro? What's his name, man? The center guy, Aiden. They ain't got no big man. Aiden gonna try to get off Pauls on Phoenix tonight. So I like Portland, bro. I like Portland with the points. I like Portland to win the game. That's one of my dogs of the night. I got 3 dogs tonight. I got the Utah Jazz. I got the Portland Trail Blazers. And I got the LA Lakers. It's 3 picks for you, man. You can use either one of them, man. That's my dogs for the night, bro. Dogs of the night, man. That's your boy, man. You heard it here first, man. Southside 757, man. First of the month. We get into the profits. First of the month. Come on, man. Underdog, man. Subscribe to the channel. Support your boy. We making it happen, man. Make your picks, man. Another day, man. Another opportunity to be great, bro. What you gonna do? We're gone, man. Make it happen, man. What we got? Who we got? Who we got? One more time, man. Dogs of the night. Portland. Brown Lakers. And Utah Jazz. Don't get no realer than that, man. Gone, man. Peace, love, man.